What's up, you all? Welcome back to Fredrica Nation. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. But today I just wanted to do like a story time slash talk with you all about something very serious. But before I go any further, make sure you subscribe, hit the ring bell so you never miss an upload, and make sure you thumbs up on this video because we are about to get real deep about something real quick. And I just want to talk to y'all about it, see what y'all think about it, and if you've experienced these types of things. Now, as you can see, the topic of this video is called Secret Confessions. Secret Confessions. And we're going to talk about relationship things. Have you ever dealt with situations to where you've been in a long relationship and you break up, you try to move on, and all of a sudden, your ex want to pop up, or all of a sudden you thought that you was over your ex but you really ain't, or that you really wanted to get out of that relationship and move on because you're really happy. Like, these are secret confessions, okay? And then when you try to move on and you dealing with somebody else, dating, hanging out, or feeling somebody else, but you really ain't feeling that other person. Let's talk about it, because a lot of people are dealing with this stuff. I dealt with this in my past. I dealt with these situations in my past, so I know what I'm talking about. I don't deal with this now, okay? So it's nothing going on right now. I'm totally happy. But secret confessions. I remember there was a time I was in a 10-year relationship, and I was just trying to really get out of this relationship. And we had thousands of breakups and makeups. I mean, over the 10-year period, it was breakups, makeups. And y'all know how that is. Come on. You get together and then you break up, and next thing you know, you have this wonderful sex. And then you forget all about the problem. I mean, the sex is off the chain. You just forgot everything. But then it resurfaced again, the problem. Because you never took care of the problem, because y'all the made back up with sex. You never talked about it. You just closed it up with sex. And that's not good. And this is what I mean by secret confessions. Like, you have to be able to lay these things down. You're going to have to want to talk about these things. You can't just cover it up with just makeup sex. Makeup sex may work when you're immature and don't know what you really want in a relationship. And I can't say that because when you immature and you don't really know what you want in a relationship, you thinking that makeup sex is going to take care of everything and you move on. But after you get older and you realize, wait a minute, I can't keep having makeup sex and move on like this because the problem keeps resurfacing. Come on, it's a repetitive thing. There's a problem. Okay, so this is Secret Confessions Part 1. I want to try to help somebody to understand and realize that even if you've been dealing with that person for a long time, makeups, breakups, and all of that old stuff, you can't sweep things under the rug. Let me give you a tip. Tip number 1. You have to talk about these things. You have to talk about the problem. You can't cover it up with just, going out to eat or shopping, or here, the guy maybe want to throw you some money. Go get you something nice, or candy, bring you a box of chocolates and roses and all that, or even want to got the nerves to get on his knees and try to propose to you and think that everything is just swept up under the rug. I went through all of that for 10 years. I went through all of that, breakups, makeups, and all of that. He kept proposing. He kept getting boxes of chocolates, flowers, wanting to get me clothes and nice things and money, and I'm sorry and all of that. But the next day, or maybe sometimes in that same day, he acted a fool all over again. The same thing, the same behavior. It's not good. It's not healthy to be in a relationship like that. If you are dealing with something like that, this is Secret Confessions Part 1, and I just want to talk to y'all about that because you have to be able to get this stuff out, because you're mentally going through some things, mentally and emotionally going through things. Your mind start playing games on you and start playing tricks on you, and you thinking that, okay, I'm out of this, I'm good, we broke up, but yet you still feel that soul tie, that emotional come on, y'all know what I'm talking about, that emotional pull, and that it's like, wait a minute. And then your mind start playing tricks on you. And bringing up all the history and stuff that you got with this individual. And feelings and stuff like that. And it's like, well, wait a minute, but at the end of the day, you still not happy. You still not happy. You have to be real with yourself, and you have to love yourself. And it took me a long time to realize that. I have 4 children. I got 3 by the same guy that I'm telling you all about. And I'm not going to expose any names because I'm not going to do that. But this is my story, and I'm going to talk about it because maybe it helps somebody else. But I went through a lot of changes. But I'm going to tell you what, although it hurt, although it messed me up in a lot of ways, but I'm going to tell you something. I learned a lot of things. And what I did learn is that you're going to have to love yourself first. Love yourself first. This is from part 1, Secret Confessions, tip number 1. Love yourself first. And you're going to have to, even if you have to encourage yourself and nobody else encourages you, make sure that you can even just get up and tell yourself, you know what, I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous. I'm gorgeous, and I don't deserve to be mistreated. So if you got to encourage yourself by doing that, start loving on yourself. And you'll come a long way by doing that first. And then we'll have part 2, Secret Confessions, part 2, and tip number 2 to help you to get through another type of situations dealing with Secret Confessions, okay? So until then, I'll see y'all some other time. Make sure you thumbs up, like this video if you like these type of topics. And drop down in the comment section below whatever questions you may have or something like that. Let's get it. Let's talk about it, okay? I'm here. My name is Fredrica. Here at Fredrica Nation. See y'all later.